Welcome everyone to this presentation. My topic is Biomedical Waste Management System, and my software project name is CivicBio. So the problem statement that we are discussing is that biomedical waste leads to public health risk, environmental contamination, and lack of traceability and accountability. Manual paperless compliance and existing system lack real-time visibility, digital verification, and rule-based control. So what are we trying to is to create some kind of audit logs and some kind of automation that can help to prevent such kind of issues. So our solution is to introduce a civic bio software that can digitally trace workflow using role-based dashboards, QR code-based waste tracking, civic approve and profile locking, real-time KPIs and audit trails. So where every waste batch is digitally verified at each stage. So the main key actors and roles for the software are facility, collector, disposal unit, and civic authority. Where a facility, collector, and disposal unit have their own profile, but civic authority is the main admin which will approve all the profiles that they have to use for biomedical waste management system. Facility includes hospital labs and clinics, collectors. They can be third party vendors who are responsible for collecting those biomedical waste, and disposal unit are those industrial units or those units who are responsible for disposing those biomedical waste. So the waste life cycle is look like this. So first of all, the facility will generate a waste. So they have to generate a waste ID. Then there will be a unique QR code assigned to it. Then the collection partner or the collection center will scan the QR code and the automation start, and the collection, the status of the waste will be marked as collected. Then the collection partner will go to the disposal unit and it will hand over the waste. Then the disposal unit will make sure that the each disposal have been verified using the QR code that they have in the waste bag. So while the facility generates the waste, they have to stick the QR code on each of the bags or on each of the biomedical waste that each waste has assigned. So first of all, let us see the first facility UI page. So as you can see, facility uh, uh, have registration and set up a facility profile, and we can generate biomedical waste batches, print and paste QR codes on waste bags, track pickups and disposal status, view compliance status. So first of all, what we are doing is to verify whether we are updated or not. Secondly, now we have to generate the waste. So we will click on the generate waste button, and then we have to select the category. So there are four main categories of which the biomedical waste are consist. Then we have to select enter the quantity, how much quantity do we have, and then we have to enter the temporary storage location, and then we have to submit. Then there will be a QR code generated of the waste that is uniquely assigned to the waste, and we have to print it out and stick on the waste bag. And as you can see, we have new recent waste record which has already pending for pickup. Now we have the collector, the third party vendor which verify the facility by QR scan waste batches or QRs QR to mark as collected, report issues, hand over waste to dispose unit, or QR code validation direction. So here you can see the profile of the collector. Now what he's going to do, he going to first of all scan the facility QR to verify that the facility is verified or not. So here we go, the facility name comes here, it means that facility is verified. Then we are going to scan the waste batch QR. We have to make sure that the waste QR is already pasted on the waste. and then collected. And now the status has been updated. You can see the status has been updated to collected. Now we are talking about the disposal unit. So in disposal unit, we have to scan the QR code to verify the eligibility of the waste. If the status is pending, then the waste is not eligible for disposal. So we have to scan the QR on the waste bag, and we have different KPIs regarding to the disposal unit, like how many disposal and how many kgs have we disposed today, and how many are assigned today. So here you can see we have assigned the disposal method. As we have scanned the QR, it will fetch the data about the waste, and as you can see the status is updated to disposed. Now, if you want to see the profile of the disposal unit, you can see by clicking on the profile icon. And as you can see, the status has been updated to disposed. Now at the end, we have to talk about the Civic Authority, which is the admin of all the biomedical waste management system, which they will approve and reject the profiles, view citywide KPIs, monitor waste lifecycle and audit logs, track report issues, heat map for the waste pending. So first of all, now, as you can see, there are different KPIs associated with like facilities, collectors, and like how many we have processed today. And this is a audit log, like on which date and time there is a waste generation, collection, disposed. And as you can see, I'm seeing the heat map where in the city, like how many are pending and where is the relevance of the waste. And as you can see, we have live waste overview, like how many disposed and collected and pending. Now, if I want to create a new user, so there will be a pending approval list which will show how many users are pending for the approval from the Civic Authority. For that, we have to create a new user in the registration page, and after that, we have to refresh this Civic Authority page or the Civic Authority page. Then we have to approve or reject the user based on the details that they have provided. So this is the case that we are going to talk about. So as you can see, we have a user come up for the facility, and we have to approve or reject. So in my case, I will approve this, and the user has been approved. So at the end, this is all about the prototype of the biomedical waste management system, where we have talked about the automation that is required and the audit logs to trace the to trace whether where the waste has been in transit or collected or pending. So it can be very helpful to trace and audit logs, and also to prevent such kind of issues, contaminations, and environmental risk, where uh, the previous or the current uh, techniques are used in biomedical waste disposal. So this can be used in the civic body to prevent such kind of issues and automate their workflow. Thank you.